Hey everybody, I'm Quickshot, joined today by Cabochard, top laner for Vitality, and we're gonna cook ratatouille.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna bring the vegetables over then, I guess. Start things off.
What is ratatouille?
It's a French meal.
Okay.
It's like coming from Nice, like in the south of France. Basically with like many vegetables, and over the years people have taken different variants, like adding potatoes, adding different kind of things. So I guess you can cook it your own way. Okay,
nice. All right, so what do we have to do to start with this one?
You're gonna take care of the aubergine. I will take care of the zucchini.
Do you do a lot of cooking at home?
No. I'm a bit better on the pastry side, I guess, because I'm French.
Okay. I've always thought you're quite a private player. I've always thought when I look at your social media and I look at how you carry yourself on stage, you seem reserved to me. Is that fair, you know?
Maybe it's a part that I've become, I think, more recently, like trying to stay away from emotions in game just to focus on purely gameplay.
Yes. You're one of the players that a lot of the professionals, a lot of the teams respect and talk highly of. But you go a little bit underrated by fans. You know, there's always some other top laner that's got the headline or the stories. Does that bother you at all?
Actually, I took some time to just distance myself from being too driven by my ego, to not let it affect me too much.
How did you realize it was getting to your head? Did somebody tell you? Did you see it yourself?
I saw I was acting different than like when I was not driven by my ego and everything. And people around me as well told me like that's not what you want to be, that's not what you want to do, like to go to the next step. So.
Right. Okay, so Cabochard, we're running out of some cutting space, and I know that the aubergine takes a long time to cook.
Yeah, you just put the aubergine, I guess.
Do your family watch a lot of your games? Have they been supportive of your career?
Yeah, they come to finals mostly, so Copenhagen and Madrid last year, and they were doing the trip in Busan to see like them here, like supporting me. It was really something special, and for sure makes me even want to prove myself more.
That is amazing. All right, Cabochard, take a look at this pot for me. And
looks good. Let's add the tomatoes, I guess.
That's what I was hoping you were going to say. I want you to tell me about your brother, because didn't he also compete in the French league and in the French scene?
It was something really special about playing with your brother. You know, you started duoing in bronze with him, and in the end you get to play against competitive players. But in the end, when I joined Gambit, he decided to drift away a bit from this, and now he's actually doing something completely different. He's traveling the world.
Wow. Is it difficult knowing that your brother not only is a really good player, but he can actually maybe give you legitimate feedback?
I don't recall it being ever a problem between us, you know, like someone making a mistake or... So I don't know if already we just put the ego aside when it was in game and we just differentiate both parts, or it clicked differently, but it was for sure not impacting in a bad way.
That's really nice. You know, how old were you when you started playing? And you know, when you said you wanted to go pro and go that direction?
I mean, Tenerife, I was 16, and it was the thing that made me really want to go into this. Before, actually, I wanted to be a veterinarian.
Oh, wow, a veterinarian.
And actually, when I traveled for Gambit in London, it was between two tests. I was supposed to study, but I really wanted to go there. So it was really hard to convince, actually, my mom. And in the end, I managed to do both. So I was happy about it. And
congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, let's add the garlic.
So where is your favorite food of all the places you traveled?
French food, I think, still, even though I've got to try many.
Yes, of course. All right, so we've got the onions in here.
So we're just gonna add the herbs now. Put the lid on and we leave it to be for 25 minutes now.
All right, perfect. So would you like a cup of coffee? What would you say is your proudest moment so far?
Something I'm really proud of. It's not really a moment, it's more the role I took, and I had to change in Vitality last year and make me actually completely shift from being really focused on my own gameplay and trying to perform and just take this leadership role. Yeah. It made everything click so good together.
And the fact that you're one of the most consistent performers, is it difficult for you to balance some of the positive feedback you're getting versus some of the negative feedback the team is getting?
So as much as I told you I'm not focusing on too much on what people are saying about me, I'm not focusing too much on what they're saying about my teammates either. I think we have so much more data, and yeah, I'm not focusing too much on...
Does wanting to be famous drive you at all?
It's not really the attention, but just feeling the vibe of the crowd shouting, that's something wonderful.
Time to eat. That smells great. So this is the first time I have ever had ratatouille.
Not too bad, yeah?
This is really good. Okay, while we eat, I've got a couple of quick fire questions, okay? So I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Favorite champion?
Kiana, maybe?
Okay. Champion that you hate the most?
Timo?
Favorite player that you like to beat?
Wonder.
Who has a better laugh, Jizuke or Kasing?
Jisoo.
Ooh! When we look forward, we look at this finals in France, World Final. If you ever got to play in a game that big in front of a French crowd, what would it mean for you?
The vibe, the emotion you get from being in the crowd is truly amazing. So I can't imagine what it is on the other side, but I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you so much for sharing your ratatouille with me. It was delicious, and best of luck in all your games.
Thank you.